Hello, and thank you so much for coming to tonight's performance of I, Christopher. We would like to acknowledge that this performance takes place on the unceded territories of the Anishinaabe, Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and the Mississaugas of the Credit River. We're incredibly grateful to be able to use this space to create this performance tonight. And if you enjoy the show, let your friends know. We have one more show tomorrow night at 7:30. It'd be nice to have even more bodies, but thank you for coming out tonight. Enjoy the show.
Boxes, they represent work, structure, and an unfulfilling job. It is also a metaphor of people like me. I'm Christopher, by the way. I'm 28 years old, film studies major from Ryerson University, and I'm in my third week at MegaSave Warehouse. I am in position that of a pallet builder, which not only requires speed, strength, and as I just mentioned, structure, which is something I know that I lack, structure. The pay isn't so bad. I mean, $16.25 an hour isn't so bad, but what's so bad about it is the poor working conditions, the broken wood, the loose nails, the dust all around, which can seriously endanger the employees working here. And not to mention that the heavy box that we need to lift, which can be pretty backbreaking. Oh, that was pretty heavy box just there. And also the lack of benefits that us pallet builders do not get. Only the owners and supervisors get all the benefits, such as dental care and whatnot. But I need this job to pay for a roof over my head. Oh God, here's the foreman.
All right, everybody, listen up. We got to work double time today. 25 boxes per skid, 5 skids per hour per employee. Any breakage comes out of your paycheck.
What?
So let's go. Move, move, move.
How is that even possible? I mean, my God, why does this job require one person when it should be a two-person job? Did I tell them that I have a learning disability and my brain moves slower than the rest of the employees working here? Working with pallet skids, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, isn't pleasant by any means. The screeching sound it makes when they're dragged across the floor. That's why I personally prefer to pick up the skids with my 2 arms. But my coworkers keep telling me, hey buddy, don't pick up the skids. Drag them, it's easier. It hurts your back when you pick them up with your 2 arms. And I'm like, I can work any way I want to fucking work, thank you very much. You're not my parents nor my supervisors to tell me what to do, to tell me how to work, so mind your own goddamn business. And what I also don't get is the quota. I mean, what's the rush? It's not like the owners are going to go broke or lose millions of dollars in one day anyway. You know, I have already been here for 3 fucking weeks, and I'm already sick and tired of seeing another goddamn skin. The uncomfortable texture when you touch these things, it's so unpleasant, believe me. That's why I wear these big-ass gloves, as you can see here, compared to the other employees who wear these single-pair gloves, because it's common for people on the spectrum to be sensitive to the things that they touch. And I hear my coworkers laughing at me. For Christ's sakes, stop laughing at me and help me out here. You guys must have a morbid sense of humor to laugh at someone who is different than yourselves, to laugh at someone that's trying their hardest to catch up, while people like you look down on people like me for your own amusement. No matter how hard I work, no matter how punctual I am, I will always know that I will never earn the respect of my coworkers because of my slow brain, which I did not choose to have. I will always be a joke to them, but I have no choice but to stay here.
Christopher, I need to talk to you in private, please.
My supervisor.
Do you know why I brought you here, Christopher?
Kind of. Am I being let go?
Why are you so slow? I mean, every employee who started at the same time as you, they're working really hard, they're meeting the quota, but when I look at you, it's like it's still your first day. Why is that?
Because I told you twice already, I have a learning disability. I'm a slow learner.
I think this disability thing is just your excuse to be lazy.
No.
You know? This job requires speed and efficiency, and you just don't have it. I mean, give me one reason why we should let you keep this job, Christopher.
Because I'm on time, I'm never late, I'm always do what I'm told, I don't create any problems to anyone, I'm very loyal to the company, and I'm a very, very hard worker. Look, just give me another chance, and whatever it is, I will work harder than anyone in this warehouse, please.
The bottom line is, your performance just isn't good enough for me or for the owners. I gotta get this over with, Christopher. I can't waste any more of my time today, all right? This job, it's just not right for you.
How do you know? Maybe it is. Look, just give me some more time, please. That's all I ask is more time.
You've had enough time, and you've had enough excuses. You're just lazy, and we can't have lazy people here. I mean, for crying out loud, this job, it's so easy that even a 6-year-old could do it.
Well, if this job is so easy that a 6-year-old can do it, why aren't any of them working here?
You're joking, right?
I was just being sarcastic. Look, I'm sorry.
You know what? Forget it. It's not working out, Christopher. We're gonna have to let you go. End of story.
No, you can't let me go. This job is all I have right now. You don't know what it's like to live in a world where the world's moving so fast while people like me have trouble catching up to meet your standards. And I applied to 20 different places, and I have not heard a single one. This job, it's my bread and butter, if you know what I mean. When you lose a job like I just did, you not only lose part of yourself, you lose part of your mind.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Empty your locker. Leave as soon as possible. Have a nice day.
You too, asshole.
I heard that. Fucking retard.
Boy, why would anyone want to hire a cold-blooded jackass like him? I mean, this guy stares at his phone for like 2-3 straight hours, and I have not even seen this guy lift a single box. Yet this guy gets paid more than I do, gets all the benefits, while people like me, a pallet builder, break their backs for a measly paycheck? So unfair. Ugh. Maybe taking that film studies degree at Ryerson was not such a good idea. My mom was right. I was wasting my time with that degree. But there's got to be something in my field. Maybe there is. I'm just not working hard enough. Studies. Who am I kidding? There's nothing in my field. I feel like finding a good, decent job. I gotta think clearly. Who the hell is that? Who's knocking at this hour? Hello?
Hi. Sorry about it. What pronoun do you go by? He, him, sir, or other?
I don't get it.
We're just making sure we're not offending you. Do you want us to call you sir, mister, or do you identify with something else?
Just call me sir. What do you guys want?
Well, sir, we're from the Cheese and Marionette Theater Company. We're located downtown, and we need your help to save our theater company. We've been operating for over 40 years, and we've been losing money for the past year.
Okay.
Cheese and Marionette Theater has inspired people for radical change. We do performances that face problematic issues such as capitalism, things that can harm the environment, women's rights, anti-immigration policies, tax money going to the military-industrial complex, trans LGBT rights, among many other issues, all while performing with marionettes in all shapes and sizes.
Oh, that's cool.
We've also performed all over the world. We've traveled to New York, Paris, Berlin, South America, and Asia. And so, we're pretty well renowned.
That's awesome.
We serve our homemade delicious cheese to our attendees while they watch our performances that change the world. But we had to cancel our recent production due to lack of funding for the arts from the government, and we don't believe in asking money from greedy corporations. So we don't only rely on government funding, also generous donations from kind supporters like yourself.
With a donation of $20 or more, you can get a free t-shirt plus a free admission for a year in our future productions. A small 100 grams of our cheese and your name placed in our wall of donations. You'll be helping us out with your donations so future generations would continue to make art, inspire change, and push for social justice for the oppressed. We believe art can do that, and our company can thrive for another 4 years to fight for the oppressed and get rid of the evils of capitalism. Will you please help with a donation?
No,
Do you guys accept credit cards by any chance?
I'm afraid we're not too keen on the banking industry as well.
That's what I thought. Well, I know you were asking for $20 or more, but, I only have $10. Is that okay?
$10 is great. Great.
Awesome. Here you go.
Well, yeah, great. Thank you for your donation. We'll, send you all of those gifts we promised. Probably over the mail or, something like that. And, for your name, on the donation wall, what's your name?
Christopher Barry.
Thank you for your contribution. We'll never forget you, Mr. Perry.
Barry.
Have a great day. Bon fromage.
Is it because I gave you 10 instead of a $20 bill? Well, forget you, Mr. Barry. Yeah, we won't forget you, my ass. I bet within the next 5-10 minutes they've already forgotten about me. They couldn't even say my last name properly. Hell, I don't think they even gonna give me any of that shit they promised to give me because I didn't give them their address. What the fuck? What was I thinking? Giving my last $10 to these dirty ass hippies? I mean, I need that $10 to buy shit as well, not just groceries. Because I'm just so cheap right now, and I only have $40 in my bank account to boots. I gotta go find a job right now. Oh. If I remember my job coach at Ryerson, she told me to Google no experience necessary while finding a job. No experience necessary? Top result. Quietest gaming service is offering a customer service representative position. It's a software company to help players walk through their gaming, to help set up their accounts, help delete their accounts, help with customer satisfaction and other issues, all done over the phone. I'm not used to talking to people over the phone. I've always been told by some douchebags to get out of my comfort zone and try something new. Even though I'm not too keen on this job, but it's all I can do right now. It says no experience necessary, but the pay is pretty low compared to Megacity, like $14.25 an hour. But there are benefits given after 3 months of employment. Why not? I got nothing to lose. I'll give this one a shot. Great benefits, civilized people, and all the work is done all over the phone and not in person. it's fine to listen to my concerns, fine to listen to what I have to say. But I also like this girl, Sarah. Her and I have been training together and only had small chats here and there. But I never actually got the time to get to know her. And I see she's signing off and going on break. Looks like this is a good time to talk to her. Finally gonna have the courage to actually talk to her. I'll sign off and go on break as well.
Yo, Chris, what's up?
That's Mo. He's been here for over a year and has been the one that's been shadowing me ever since I've got out of training. He gets all the attention from all the female staff, including Sarah. But he can be a real douchebag sometimes and too nosy in my personal business, which irritates the shit out of me. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, Mo.
What are you up to?
Oh, I'm just signing off, going on break.
I see you're signing off at the same time as Sarah.
It's just a coincidence we're signing off at the same time.
Nah, dude, I know what you're up to.
What are you talking about?
Bro, can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
When you see her at the cafe, introduce yourself, compliment her watch, and then get to know her a bit. Ask her how long she worked here, where'd she go to school, that sort of thing. When the moment is right, say this: I would like to kiss you if that's cool with you. If she says yes, which is rare, then yes, kiss her. If she says maybe or hesitate, then you say, let's find out, and kiss her. And if she says no, you say, it's all good, it just looked like you had something on your mind. Trust me, I've done this with other women, and they like it when guys take control. Hell, she even told me she thinks you're cute, but she's too shy to talk to you. But you gotta play your cards right.
I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. What if she doesn't like being kissed? I could get into trouble.
Bro, dude, you're self-doubting. You gotta take charge and take risks. Take the leap of faith. Don't be so dickless.
I don't know. I just feel so pressured. I feel like you're...
I'm helping you. I have faith in you. You can do this. She told me that's what she wanted you to do.
Really?
Would I lie to you? I'm your friend.
Okay. I got this. Well, I'm here at Cafe Giovanna. Sarah should be around here somewhere. Oh, there she is. Hi. Sorry to bother you. I'm Christopher. You've seen me around. We were training together. I was just wondering if you want to have a chance to talk to each other during our break time. She's starting to smile, which is pretty rare. Most girls usually feel repulsed every time I approach them. Looks like this is off to a good start. So is it still okay to talk?
Sure, I don't mind.
Awesome. Just give me a sec. So since you and I have been in training together, how do you like working here?
It's pretty awesome actually. Helping people over the phone. Cool vibes working here.
Yeah, this place has pretty cool vibes. Now, I see you're wearing a gold watch. Is that real gold?
Oh no, it's just gold plated.
It looks really nice on you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So, did you ever go to school before working here? And if so, what did you study?
Animation.
Oh, animation. Awesome. I'm a film studies major from Ryerson University. Looks like you and I have something in common.
Yeah, that's where I studied. Who's one of your professors?
Kirk Grint.
No way. I had him too in Intro to Film Animation. He showed us some Don Bluth films in his class.
Yeah, Don Bluth films are pretty amazing. So is Ralph Bakshi. I enjoyed some of his animated work too.
Ralph's stuff was pretty out there. Like, really, really out there.
Yeah, tell me
So
about it.
Christopher, what kind of movies do you like?
Oh, I like the films of Sergio Leone, Stanley Kubrick, Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese, and some of Kurosawa films. And I even enjoyed the films of Orlando Jodorowsky.
Another director that was really out there.
Oh, you can't imagine how out there he was.
sorry, give me a second. It's just my roommate. I'll call her later.
I hear the Doctor Who ringtone from your phone. You watch a show, right?
Yeah, of course. You watch the show too?
Of course. I've been a fan since I was 15.
I've been a fan for quite a while. It's like the best show ever.
Agreed. My favorite Doctor is Patrick Troughton.
Sorry, who?
Patrick Troughton? The second Doctor?
I'm not familiar with that doctor. Which one was he again?
He played a doctor during the late 60s after the first Doctor, William Hartnell. I'm surprised you haven't heard of the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton. I thought you were a Doctor Who fan.
Well, I am, but I don't watch the old Doctor Who episodes. I'm for the new ones with Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, David Tennant. The show is better than ever now with a female doctor.
Yeah, Jodie Whittaker is pretty amazing, I have to admit. So, do you have a favorite episode?
Yeah, I do. Blink.
Oh, Blink, come on, that episode is so overrated. It's like the most overrated Doctor Who episode of all time. My favorite is Tomb of the Cybermen with the second Doctor.
Well, like I said, I'm not familiar with the second Doctor's stories. And how can you not like Blink? It's like the top-rated episode of all time. You are not a true Doctor Who fan if you don't like that episode. And every person who is new to Doctor Who should always start with Blink.
Wrong. Every person who is new to Doctor Who should start with the very first Doctor Who episode, An Unearthly Child, episode 1, and go straight to the Daleks. And you're not a true Doctor Who fan if you don't watch the classic series in my opinion.
Okay, let's just change the subject.
I didn't mean to offend you.
No, you didn't. It's okay, besides, we should be getting back to work. Break's almost over.
Oh, I don't want to be rude to someone who is beautiful as yourself.
Oh, good. No worries.
Whoa, wait, before you go, I would like to offer you a kiss, an apology kiss.
What do you mean?
I would like to give you a kiss on the cheek, if that's okay with you, as a gentlemanly gesture, or however.
No, that's like so inappropriate. I'm leaving.
Wait, don't go. I'm really sorry I said that. Please.
Don't touch me, please.
She's leaving the cafe. I really messed up, Dad.
Hello, Christopher. I'm part of Human Resources. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
I would like to talk to you about the incident that happened yesterday at the cafe in our building.
What incident?
Well, according to Sarah, you harassed her by asking to kiss her cheek, then proceeded to grab her arm. Do you know this is considered harassment?
Look, there's been a misunderstanding. You see, when I grabbed her arm, it was only to apologize.
No physical contact is permitted between employees. We told you that during your training.
Look, I'm sorry. I really am. With your permission, I would like to write Sarah an apology letter.
That's not possible. She doesn't want to work in an unsafe environment. She filed a major complaint against you and said that she's going to take legal action against this company if we don't terminate your employment. I'm afraid we have to let you go.
Look, I'm not a creep, nor am I a bad guy. It's just hard to meet new people nowadays. And I do not want to get into too many details, but with my ASD, it's just harder to socialize with people in person than it is over the phone. And I just feel lonely sometimes. And this job has helped me overcome my loneliness. And I hope you and Sarah can understand that it's hard for someone like me to find companionship. And I know the workplace is not the appropriate place for that, but I promise you not to do it again. You see, I should have mentioned that there's this guy, Mo, who pressured me into kissing Sarah. He really did. I just feel so pressured easily.
You can't blame Mo for this. Maybe he was pressuring you, but you have to use your common sense to know when you're being manipulated. Did you ever think of that?
Kind of. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He told me he was my friend.
Don't let someone pressure you into doing something you know is wrong. Invading other people's personal space is not accepted in any work environment. There's nothing left to talk about. It's time to leave, Christopher.
Did you even ask Mo about what happened?
What happened was between you and Sarah. Mo had nothing to do with this. Please leave immediately.
That's not even a good enough answer!
Do I have to call security?
I'm sorry, hold on. It's been 3 weeks since my last job at the call center, and I'm already a month behind on my rent. I had the best job in the world, and I fucked it all up. I can't apply for unemployment insurance because I don't have enough hours for me to qualify. I can't apply for welfare, but there won't be enough income to pay for my living expenses such as rent, food, and whatnot. I can't ask my mom for any money because she called me a disappointment because I took a film studies degree at university. She wanted me to get a career and have a long-term job and make money. And she's cheap as hell, and she wants me to be fully independent anyway. I can't ask my dad for any money because he died of a heart attack a few years ago, and I used the money left over for him to pay for my living expenses while I was studying. And me and my sister, we're not on speaking terms anymore. She's just as bad as my mom. She tells me to find a career and do something better with my life. And I also kept pressuring her into moving into LA with her. Yeah, real hypocritical. Real fucking hypocritical, Madeline, to tell me to go find a career and find a job while you don't even work yourself. All you do is you get your income from your rich-ass husband while you're sitting on your ass in LA. I'm telling you right now, this system that we have right now fucking sucks. Both men and women face constant rejection from society. We work so hard in the private sector in order to be told we're not good enough, we're too slow, we're too this, we're too that. We don't meet the quota. We didn't pass these poisonous system called the probationary period. The most poisonous shit in the private sector right now. It's just so awful. We try our hardest to meet the standards of people, and it's still not good enough. And we even have trouble finding long-term relationships because we're too weird for them. We're not good enough to kiss. We're not good enough to make love. We're not good enough to have a long-term relationship because society deems us as too weird and not normal. What is normal? I don't know. Normal, it can be different for different people, different answer. And why am I even talking about this shit? I gotta go find a job again. Back to square one. What do you know? Tomorrow, there's this networking event called the Lemon Network. It's a networking event to help graduate students who have intellectual or physical disabilities to help out on a career in various fields such as the government, in the banking industry, and whatnot. This is my last chance at success. It's either that or nothing. And I don't know what I'm going to do after dealing if none of these places accept me. Pray, guys. Such a good idea. I mean, how many times have I been rejected because I don't have any skills in business or administration, or we're looking for someone in banking, or we're looking for someone in computer programming, not any arts. Like, I thought this was a networking event to help people like me achieve success to reach to the next level. You know, I've been told I'm not good enough for these positions, that I'm underqualified for these positions. This is just PR. PR for major banking corporations, major pharmaceutical corporations, telephone companies, and PR for the federal government, for corrupt federal government who keeps preaching about diversity and inclusiveness while you don't protect people like me from discrimination from the labor force. Fuck, I gotta do this shit all over again. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Fuck. Working years at Ryerson University for a film studies degree has led to this. a dishwashing job. I've been here for 7 straight days in a row without a day off. And I've been here for 6 hours straight without a break. Yeah, it's Mega Save warehouse all over again. People tell me to hurry up, move fast, while dishes keep piling up. And there's not enough staff for me to help me out around here, so I have to do most of the work by myself. God. You know, I bet if my life were a film right now, I bet some movie critic would probably watch this scene. Maybe from Now Magazine or something, I don't know. But, so the critic would probably watch this scene and say, the life of Christopher Barry is dull and repetitive. One scene he has a job, the next scene he loses his job because he's told he's too slow. And the next scene he rants about how life is unfair because he has an intellectual disability. One scene he has a job, the next scene he loses his job because he's told he's too slow. The next scene he rants about how life is unfair because he has an intellectual disability. Job, loses job, rant. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. As they say in the dishwashing world. Hell, my life isn't exciting enough to be a biopic anyway. Here's the owner of the restaurant. Really better move fast.
Now I see you're working fast, and you're stacking up the dishes. That's the way to do it.
Thanks. I try my best. That's what you keep telling me to do.
Let's see what you've done so far. For God's sake, Christopher, you're not cleaning the dishes properly.
You told me to work faster. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know I did. But this is getting ridiculous, okay? I can't serve dirty dishes to my paying customers. What's wrong with you? Let's go.
I have to hurry up before more dishes keep piling up, and I don't want them to fall over.
Okay, enough excuses. Come on, you dimwit, get back to work.
Don't call me a dimwit. I work harder than anyone in this fucking restaurant, even you. I arrive 15 minutes before my shift, and I stay 1 hour past my shift in order to make up for lost time, and in order to help out around here. Yet I'm still being yelled at, I'm still being called names behind my back, and I'm still being disrespected.
How are we supposed to respect you when you fuck up all the time? You numbskull?
See, that's what I mean. You haven't been listening to a word I just said. You don't even remember that I have learning difficulties.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to clean dishes properly. If you don't like the job here, just leave.
As a matter of fact, I will. I'm tired of not having any respect around here.
Respect is earned. Get that through your thick skull. Get the fuck out of my restaurant.
Slave driver oppressor.
Chop chop. Christ, my 9-year-old son can do a better job than you.
So hired him, you fucking jackass. That was the second boss in a row that told me that children can do a better job than I can. If you want, hire them to do their jobs. Hell, hire them to rule the world. I bet they can do a better job than these fuckers can. And you guys ever notice that the owner of the seafood restaurant and the owner and the supervisor for Mega Save Warehouse sound alike? I bet they're related. It wouldn't surprise me if they are. I mean, I guess being an asshole runs in their family. But all jokes aside, we gotta stand up for ourselves. We gotta keep our dignity. We gotta have our heads held up high. We gotta fight back against the system somehow. We gotta pick up the bootstraps, as right-wingers keep saying. You know, have self-respect for ourselves and fight back to the people who oppress us. We are an oppressed people, and not many people know that we are an oppressed people. We try so hard to have our voices heard, but nobody's listening to us. Maybe I could be that person to be the voice of the voiceless. Fight back against a system that's oppressing people with disabilities. Oh, who am I kidding? I don't have the skills to pick myself up and fight back and start a revolution. I'm going to drown my sorrows at O'Reilly's Pub. They have a 2-for-1 special over there. Besides, I'm getting kind of hungry and thirsty for booze.
Yo, Chris, what's up, man?
It's Mo again.
Surprised to see me?
Dude, sorry to hear that you were let go at the call center because of what you did to Sarah.
Don't bring that up again. Leave me alone.
Bro, calm down. You're acting like an AFC.
What's an AFC?
Another frustrated chump. Let me buy you a drink, and the meal, it's on me. You also look down. Let me try to help you out.
The last time you tried to help me out, I got fired for sexual harassment. I look like a sexual deviant thanks to you. You owe me an apology.
I'm not apologizing. That was your fault, dude. I wasn't the one pointing a gun at your head telling you to kiss her. All I did was offer you advice, which I give you props. You took that leap of faith. It's a learning process, bro. Everyone crashes and burns, even me.
Fuck, is there another table where I can sit?
Full house, dude. Look, hear me out. Let's start fresh, okay? Let's start by talking about your family. Got any siblings? Just trying to be your friend. So answer my question. Got any siblings?
I have an older sister, but she's a total bitch.
Why?
Because she walks into a room acting like her shit don't stink.
Why don't you man up and show her your shit don't stink?
Because it's personal, okay? Alright? I don't want to talk about it, alright?
See, that's the problem with you, right? You're acting like a beta male. You don't want to get out of your comfort zone and talk to me about your sister.
Because it's none of your goddamn business between me and my sister. And what exactly is a beta male anyways?
There's two types of guys, an alpha male and a beta male. An alpha male takes charge, is confident of his sexuality, unapologetic. A beta male is the opposite, not confident, always apologizes, doesn't stand up for himself. What I'm seeing right now in front of me is a beta male.
Look, I don't have time for this shit, okay?
Sure you do. It's a Friday night. What are you gonna do when you get home? Go jerk off? As I was saying, even feminists want an alpha male who is dominant. They just won't admit it. Women also want a guy with money, a good car, good clothes.
Oh yeah, these fries are great.
Hey, who said you could take my fries?
Bro, how many times do I have to tell you to stop being so uptight? Besides, since I'm paying for your meal, I can take as many fries as I want.
It's just rude, man. You know what? You've always been that way. You've always been a fucking douchebag, even at the call center. Why don't you just accept me for who I am as a human being? What gives you the fucking right to change me? What gives you the right to shape me into your own image?
You're acting like a beta male again. How are you going to be when you get older? Alone and miserable, like you are right now. And if you don't change, you might as well kill yourself.
How can you even say that?
It's the truth, man. One other question. Are you gay?
No, I'm not gay. Why would you even ask that?
You can't seem to communicate with women. You said you're different, so maybe you're gay.
I just told you I'm not gay. Look, I don't have a problem with anyone being gay. It's just not who I am. Who I am is someone who's been oppressed by the modern society that we live in right now, okay? You have not walked a mile in my fucking shoes to go what I go through every fucking day of my life, okay?
It's all in your head, bro.
No, it's not in my head. You don't even fucking know me!
On second thought, I'm not gonna waste any more of my time with you. You're such a lost cause. You're the poster child of a beta male.
Fuck you, Mo. You're a piece of shit of a human being.
I tried to help you be somebody, but you're nobody.
Don't fucking touch me.
Or what? That's what I thought. I'll leave you in your own pathetic world.
Good, now fuck off and die.
Yeah, whatever. At least I'll die a happy man. You'll die alone, broke, and miserable. You wanna know why? Because you're just a fucking retard that doesn't amount to anything.
I, Christopher, grown man cry. I, Christopher, have harmed another human being. I, Christopher, I let my family down. But worst of all, I let myself down. I, Christopher, will leave this wicked world which I currently live in because I don't feel safe. The only place where I feel safe is on the stage with each and every one of you. The theater space is where I belong. It is a place where I feel welcome. It is a place where I can be myself. It is a place where I can express myself like no other. It is a place where I feel alive. It is a place where I can step out of the shadows and into the light. Places like the Fringe help me shape who I am as a human being. It is a place where I belong. Now, since I escaped this awful world and come into this one, I'd like to be accepted. If I am, great. If not, I'll just move on to the next one. And if I'm not accepted to any world, I'll just create my new one. Create my own world. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you all for coming. Don't forget to tip the Fringe. Go see Drink of Choice. It's a really good show. If you want to laugh your ass off, go see The Piers with Kate Hammer. What else? Go see Scotch Tape. Really intense play. And yeah, thank you.